Our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Oubre out there with Bridges, and Harrell's in at the 5. Now, here is Harden. Pass to Concho. From downtown. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Harrell dishes to Oubre. Great D that time from Portis. Harden against Ball. Harden outside. There's the triple. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Borrego and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Al Harden, after Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ball against Harden. And Ball slams it in.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Conchar, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hornets trail by 7. Ball, the pass to Harrell. He dishes it to Oubre. Outside, Ball. Stolen by Harden. Passes it to Jenkins. And Jenkins throws it down.
You know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
Ball with it. Picked up by Portis. Ball, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Jenkins can't get it to go. Now, here's Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rozier, the pass, the ball. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Louisville.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Harrell. And it's P.J. Washington in for Kelly Oubre.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
To the inside. That shot off the mark. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Inside. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Bridges shot, good.
3 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Cassell. Here's Coffey. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Shepard against Rozier. Lets it go from deep. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Portis in the post. Washington's on him. Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Rozier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. It only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Get ready for the Death Squad!
He's checked in for Louisville. The Hornets also changing it up. Bouknight comes in for Rozier. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ball. Cassell, the pass to Bielitsa. Here's Cassell. He's covered by Washington. Right from outside. Connects from three-point range.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Bouknight passes to Bridges. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Bouknight, no good. Louisville leading by 10. Cassell kicks to right. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Schroeder. Charlotte moving it around. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Bridges. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Count it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Shoots from the line, and the jumper is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so it's Louisville looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Harden out there with Brooks. Then there's Brown. And it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hornets, Kelly Oubre out there with Jones. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Ball in at the 1. Oubre passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
And for Louisville, we've got Harden. He's out there with Brooks, and it's Brown in at the 4.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Oubre finds Ball. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got 11 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Conchar, good. 12 points for him.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Free throw good from Washington.
Well, you know, I think Washington's ability to play inside and outside is going to keep him around the league for a long time. I think he's actually got stardom in his future.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Harden gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Oubre finds Rozier. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game. And Louisville making a change here. Portis is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Washington. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the middle. Lets it go from 11. Oubre can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Rozier looking around. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Coming off a big game, his confidence could not be higher, and Coach knows it.
He's showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Nuggets. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
You know, right now for Louisville, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Louisville, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Charlotte, a couple spots below.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
The kick out to Ball. Sweet move, and Ball slams it in.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. zipping in before the defense can react.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Harden against Rozier. Jacks up a three. Conchar can't get it to go. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 17. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Oubre, good.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angle. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Platoon swap here for Louisville. The Hornets also changing it up. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Jones. Miles Bridges comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Bouknight comes in for Ball. Took him no time at all on that one. And Louisville leads by 18.
That is room service delivery from right there for the sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
The pass to Bouknight. Bridges outside. Driving to the basket. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made two. And Wright kicks to Bielitz. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The kick out to Rozier. Harrell setting the pick for Rozier. And three chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Pass to Wright. Let's go. And again, it's Louisville converting.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Rozier. To end the run. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Coffey. Launches a three. Rebound by Harrell. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
Hornets trail by 20. A crossover. And Wright pulls it down. And here's Louisville. Here's Coffey. No good on the three. Coffey's got one three-pointer tonight in 4 tries. The pass to Bouknight. Second chance shot. That shot off. Now Louisville takes it the other way. On deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And here are the Hornets now. To the paint. Cauley-Stein dishes to Bridges. And here is Bouknight. 1 second left.
Wright always working hard at the defensive end, doing a nice job with the solid contest there.
And so it's Louisville closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
This string of games, it looks like there are some gimmies, but this is the NBA. You overlook a team, and you end up getting waxed. Obviously, coach is preaching that up and down. Sometimes guys just don't want to listen.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for Louisville.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop, Kenny. Look at the fans. Hey.
Come on, Kenny, catch the wave
hey,
with us. Ooh, that's
oh.
nice, Shaq.
Yeah, Ernie, you got a lot of rhythm, Ernie.
Very rhythmic.
Yes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here is Harden. 12 points for him. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Bridges out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Oubre in at the small forward.
I'll tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Louisville leading by 21. Pass to Conchar. From the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists now tonight. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Bridges outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Conchar, good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bridges against Brown. Ball, a screen on Brown. And yes, it's good. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Harden the pass to Jenkins. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's the 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Bridges. Down low. Harrell the pass to Rozier. Harrell a screen on Portis. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Harrell, that's good. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Sally's checked in for Louisville. Brooks comes in for John Conchar. And then for Charlotte, Jones checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Rozier. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Schroeder finds Jones. Oubre outside. From deep Washington. The rebound by Harden. Over Oubre. Harden, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Schroeder. It's blocked. Jones against Harden. And here's Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Oubre, good.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
The shot. And again, it's Louisville converting.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Passes it to Washington. Back to Oubre. The 9-foot shot. Count that one. Oubre's got 7 points.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And that one, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Schroeder against Brooks. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
Here's Portis. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Oubre. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Here's Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And they pick up 2. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Schroeder. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. To the paint, Washington. And the rebound goes to Louisville. On the wing, Harden. Harden draws the double. And there's the pass to Cassell. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nice move. And it's Oubre off the drive. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Harden draws the double. Brown wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter. And here's Charlotte. Schroeder with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Ball from long range. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Got that one up quick. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
Ball kicks to Jones. And there's another one for the Hornets.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Inside, here's Oubre. Misses the baby hook. Oubre's gone 4 of 10 here, has 6 misses. Brown outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got 9 points.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
3 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The 3 from Harden, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. James Harden getting it done for Louisville.
64.
He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Amon Shepard is out there with Harden. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Coffee in at the 3.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point.
Personal foul.
It seems to me
Team foul.
they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Right, he's checked in for James Harden. Here's Coffee. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession.
The ball goes to Louisville.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so it's Louisville with it. Sinks the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Bouknight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it's going to go on Amon Shepard.
James.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Louisville.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And the first one at the line is good. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Coffee can't get it to go. So it's the Hornets now. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Poked away and stolen by Wright. Driving in. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And they're able to recover. This one for 3. And that one's good, Shumpert.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Such a wide-open look.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Drains the 3-pointer.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep and really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Bouknight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
First one falls for him. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Rozier for three. And Shumpert pulls it down. A wide open look here for Wright. And it's good off the back rim and in. Wright's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Jenkins the pass to Bielitsa. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Bielitsa. And it's the Hornets ball. Bouknight passes to Rozier. Looking to end the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Timeout call.
Timeout. Get ready for the Dip Squad. Checking in for Louisville.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Robertson can't hit. Now here's Bouknight. Well, Clark with this accept. The play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Here's Bouknight. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. From 11 feet away, out of bounds, Louisville takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
A different look for Louisville. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Cassell. And it's Wright in for Conjar. Ball's checked in for the Hornets. Brooks for three. Nailed from three-point land.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Wright for three.
2 minutes remaining.
It doesn't go for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Wright's got 19 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ball. It's rebounded by Robertson. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Louisville.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Here's Ball. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Then Bridges jams it in.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Wright kicks to Robertson. So it's Louisville.